Hey Trey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let me first, if you don't mind me saying, I want to thank you. It's an honor to be on your show. There is a lot of people in the community that say they're going to give back to the community. It's all talk, most of them, but it is an honor to be with somebody, a legend like yourself, that gives back to the community, not just speaks about it, but does it. So I'm grateful to be here. It's an honor being in your presence.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. I think a lot of the times that we've talked about it here at Converge that, so much of what we do in community sometimes is thankless work, but it's really the resounding nature of hearing that from community. Like, man, y'all are doing it, man, you're doing it, right? Not just this collective, but individual. So I really appreciate you saying that.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you can't say it enough, especially, with how the community is now. It's tough and seeing how it is, the homeless people, our black youth. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, but we're getting there. We're coming
Yeah,
back. We're coming back for, what is owed to us.
that's
So,
right.
like I said, it is an honor to be in the presence of a lot of great people.
Well, Ashe, thank you so much. I gotta say, I gotta give you an official welcome to the Converge family. Come on, you know, that's what we're talking about. JC is now one of Converge's own. To just tell us a little bit about how that is resonating with you, because I know you just kind of got in, and I get you on my show to talk about it. But tell us about you being added to this phenomenal team.
Let me tell you, I've been trying to find myself a platform that fits me, that fits my culture, that fits my lifestyle. And this is it. Like, if you guys don't know about this, you are missing out. Let me tell you. Um, I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes, never in front of the camera. So yes, it's nerve. I get nervous every once in a while, and everybody does,
Yeah.
but this is amazing. This is a lifestyle for me now. And it's an honor. It's a pleasure. This is a stepping stone, and I will stick with this until the day I'm gone. Because let me tell you, the people behind this platform, Big O, yourself, Basa Gordon, so many more people, the young youth that are coming up into this. This is the platform. This is the future. Converge is the future for us as black people. Not even just, and keep in mind, not even just black people, just people in
Yeah.
general. This is the platform to elevate yourself.
Man, you know what? I agree with you, JC. I'm gonna tell you because for me, I really have done different things in media, but this just felt like, man, this we're thriving in our purpose, as Omari always says, and it's clear. And I think that the fact that we are still have open arms for people like yourself to bring your brilliance into it, just is another marker of what success looks like, and what us having this community centric approach, what it actually looks like. So I am so glad that you're here. And I know that you just got to be with Besa and cover the Elevate event that just happened at Moore Theater last weekend. We have a clip of it. Why don't you set it up for us?
Yes, so we were down at Moore Theater, with some of the mentees and mentors from Elevate. And let me tell you that I couldn't show it on camera as much, but I was in tears on the inside. Growing up, as an African American, um, there wasn't a lot of opportunity for us. There wasn't a lot of stuff to get our voice out. I went through a very dark time at a young age, and those kids, just to see where they are, it is so inspiring just to hear their voice. And I mean, some of the interviews they gave, I was like, man, this is the next Oprah Winfrey. This is the next Michelle Obama. These kids are intelligent, beautiful young queens, young kings. They're amazing. So
Wow.
it was an honor just to be in their presence, because they taught me a lot coming in and leaving the Moore Theater.
There it is right there. Salman, let's make sure the people see how we showed up for Elevate.
Hey guys, Basa Gordon here.
And JC?
In case you can't tell, we're currently at the More for Elevate. Elevate is actually in its second year. This is a program for Black and brown students to express themselves through spoken word.
Yes, and we're going to have some very talented mentors and mentees here that we are going to be interviewing for the show here at More Theater on June 16th.
Is this your first year doing Elevate?
No, I did it last year.
Yeah. What made you come back?
I really enjoy being able to write freely and learn new things, but also getting to know the mentors and the mentees here. It was fun. I feel pressure because it's this time it's live, but also I feel light and free kind of because I get to write how I want and perform.
Well, my first year was more during the middle of COVID, and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of, let my voice kind of come through in that time. And then I really enjoyed it. I feel like it was really important to elevate Black and brown youth voices. And so I came back to give it another shot on stage in person this year.
I was a little unsure at first because I was never super into writing, but now that we're done, I'm really glad that I did it, and it made me know another part of myself.
With COVID and things and mental health, social media being a big impact on that, how did it affect you or make you grow to be in the position where you are now, to be able to express yourself?
I think it's giving me a place to be vulnerable safely, where I don't have to have the world judging me as a Black woman. People are always coming at you in any way they can. And so just being able to speak kind of freely is really great.
So I'm doing a poem. It's kind of like a poem where you're in a therapy session and you're talking to the person about it. And I'm telling the good and the bad of social media. I'm saying both sides, and I'm telling people that it's a addiction and everyone has that addiction, even I do.
I get to be vulnerable in my piece this year and talk about real struggles that I feel like people have on social media and things like that. They've given me the ability to express how I feel and have accepted the way I write and my different ideas and creativity. I feel like my creativity has really grown since being here.
Even every time I read it and go over it to memorize and everything, I see another piece of me. It's almost looking in the mirror, and it's something that I know that I'm not the only one who experiences this, but there's also, I believe, a solution in this piece, not just laying it flat that this is real, but there's also another side to the things that we go through.
What does Elevate mean to you?
It means lifting up others and yourself and kind of rising up in general as a group, as an individual person, mentors and mentees.
I think the program just helped to tear off those layers, and get to that that writer that's inside. Honestly, a lot of us, even if it's not an author, all of us have a story to tell, and we may put it in written form, we may sing about it, rap about it, whatever it is. And I think Elevate just did that for me and a lot of other young people, just tearing off those layers.
Our youth, our growing up, our future, what do you bring to these children to elevate them to the next step of being an adult or taking them to their next career path?
Ushering them into the future, this is the first step. You gotta first listen, start having those conversations, see what their interests are, see how you can guide them, and go from there. Hopefully this isn't just a one and done thing.
I feel like writing our feelings down and expressing ourselves through poetry is really important. I mean, it's something that you can keep personally, and then you can share it if you want to. And so it's a good way to actually deal with your own mental health.
Stay doing things that sometimes make you uncomfortable. Don't let comfortability be the reason why I say no to something, but to step out and do it anyway and take that risk.
Wow, JC, you're absolutely right. Those young people are just leveled up. And you were talking about you being able to walk away and take things with you. And so one of the questions I have as we wrap up is, being able to do that kind of work at Converge Media, being plugged into the community right there, being at the Moore Theater with STG Presents. Just tell us a bit about what you're looking forward to, like more opportunities like that, and how you want to bring your brilliance to this entire team moving forward.
I was sitting back and I was talking to Omari and I was just telling him, like there's a lot of people that I know that are being missed. Such as, and I don't want to name drop, but I'm gonna throw a little bit out here, but Hill Harper, DK Metcalf, Thomas Rawls, those guys, are some of the greats here in Seattle and all over the Pacific Northwest that give back to kids and the youth in our community. And a lot of people are missing out, because as Amari said, other people want to step in. Other people are all about money and want to say, well, we'll be a part of this. And, if we can just put our dime into it so that we could put our name into it. And it's not about that. It's about bringing up our young kids for our future, because there's nothing left. And as I said, leaving the Moore Theater with those young kids, I sat in the car and I thought to myself, what can I do next? It wasn't given to me, but I want to give it to the next. I have a young son, so I want to give it to him. I want to give to my next door neighbors. I want people to be able to elevate themselves and know that they can do it. Because I have to say it's tough. It's hard. A lot of this traumatic events happening, school shootings. You got to know that you're safe. You got to know that there's a safe haven for everybody. You have to speak on it. Don't hold it in. Mental health is a very dangerous thing. You have to speak about it. And if you can't, find someone, speak to one. Call me. Call me. Hit my social media up. I am more than willing to talk about anything with anybody, and it's between you and I.
Yeah. See, this right here is exactly what I appreciate so much about, the foundation Converge is built. But I'm just so glad that you're now able to bring these other levels to it as well, bringing in additional resources and thinking about it in a way that's like, how are we tapping in to people maybe that are not being tapped into right now? I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see what you do. Thank you so much. And welcome to the team, brother.
Again, thank you so much, Queen, for having me on your show. It is an honor. Keep doing what you're doing in this community, because guess what? You got another one on your back. I'm here for you.
There we go. All day, all day. Well, y'all.